breaking news or whatever. They're on another one. Gang, gang. Yeah. Gang, gang, emergency Zoom film at 11. Same five goons, same deranged obsession. This changes everything. Bro, it's page 47 of emotion they skin while half watching Yellowstone. Gang, gang. Squinting at 8-point font like detectives. Zoom so far and the pixels are screaming for mercy. Look at this, timestamp 2020, 22, my God. But they're yelling it like they just cracked Watergate. High five. Mike's been muted for 20 minutes, still barking. Circular logic, so a lot of time to seem impressive. Trust the plan, this is massive. Nah, fam, it's boilerplate and it's mid at best. Gang, gang. Self-appointed outrage, swap patting each other like they personally ended corruption. Gang. Dropping bombshell tea that's been sitting in pieces since breakfast. Gang, gang. Moral high ground, speed run, they'll flip the script the second it's convenient. Gang. Same PowerPoint presentation, new day, same brain dead narration. Gang, gang. We're not obsessed, we're just passionate. 3-hour living yesterday's hoodie, passion in my ass. Why is he even breathing right now? Says the guy refreshing notifications every 14 seconds. Gang, gang. Playing lawyer on God mode, reading comprehension. Stuck in elementary, confidence in the stratosphere, case dismissed. They screaming to the void, motion still pending, but go off, I guess.
Disagree? Obviously a paid shill. Actually read the filing, deep state plan. Laugh at them, you're clearly compromised too. Exist in the same zip code, suspicious behavior, notify the group chat. Gang, 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 gang.
Tighter circle, smaller brain.
Gang, gang.
Echo chamber finally running out of oxygen. Gang, gang. Yeah. Gang, gang, acting the actual judge like it's group chat. Replay all meltdowns, labeled just asking questions. Got warned by the core once, that was a suggestion. Still get it the same screed like it's strictly trash talk. Gang, gang, we're above all this drama. While screenshotting, they on meltdown for content. Preaching peace and love while actively baiting bears. And fake shock when the bear finally bites back. How could this happen?
Gang, gang.
Synchronized tantrum hours. 5 tabs open, all the same screenshot. Different zoom levels, gang, gang. Premature victory lap. Over legal language, still can't pause.
Gang, gang.
Standing 10 toes on business until tomorrow's filing, send them scrambling again.
Gang, gang.
Hype the claim to the moon, then ghost the chat when it ages like milk. Gang, gang.
Gang, 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 gang. Gang, gang.
Refresh, refresh. Gang, gang.
Gang, 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 gang.
See y'all same time tomorrow. Don't be late.
Good afternoon. How are you fine folks doing? Good Lord Almighty. It's so good to see all you fine peoples. Man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. How are you doing? Good to see you, French Psycho. Good to see you, Janet Severant. Tiny Paget, French. Ronnie, how you doing? Roundman. Nanny Clampett, French. Janet, good to see you. Tiny, or it's Teeny. It's gonna be one of those two. Inspector Guy, good to see you, Kevin. How you doing? Barbara McDonald, how you doing? How you doing? Man, all you wonderful people coming in. Join me for a mid-afternoon crazy stream. You know, there's some crazy stuff going on the YouTubes. I don't get it. I don't understand this at all. So, you know, we're gonna have a little bit of interesting stuff happen today. And I hope you guys are ready for it. Because I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting one, let's put it that way. Right now I'm working on doing something I thought I had it done, but apparently I did it absolutely all wrong. So now I've got to go back and cut all this crap out of here that I screwed up and see if I can't get it to work right. We'll see if we can make it all happen. Give me just a little bit of time while I get this done. And I think that I'm pretty close to having it there. Man, what in the hell did that happen? I don't know what just happened. Weird things are happening on the computers. I don't understand it. And undo. Why? Crazy stuff. See, I thought I had all this stuff set up, and then all of a sudden it went wonkers on me. I can't do anything to fix it. Let me see if that messed up anything. No, it didn't. Yeah, crazy. You know, I thought I had all this stuff down, had it all handled, and then everything went wonky on me. There it is. this is the beautiful part about working with computers is, you think you got it down and then all of a sudden you realize, nope, I don't have it down. It's just it's just a mess. But it's going to be worth it whenever I'm done. I think you guys will enjoy it. And I think you ladies will enjoy it especially. Giving you some eye candy. I hope that you hope you're okay with that. And if you're not, well, I think you'll get over it pretty well. I have to do all this crazy stuff at the last second because I was like, oh, let me upload this. This will work. And then whenever I uploaded it, it didn't. It was just like, nope, I don't like you. But I think you guys are gonna appreciate this. I had an interesting stream on experts yesterday. It seems like you've got the lol cows everywhere and they're merging. Them coming after Olap, coming after Megan Fox, coming after anybody that calls them out on their bullshit. And they really, really don't like this. And it's starting to get to the point where, Megan has already put out there like, hey, you're gonna have to file a lawsuit if you're gonna play this kind of crap. You're gonna have to come up with a lawsuit and you've got 10 days to do it. So good luck with that because you're gonna have a hard time proving what you are saying that you're trying to prove. And it's gotten to the point where, I think people are starting to get sick of their crap. I mean, there's you can see that they're starting to lose followers because of this crap. And especially supporters. And once it gets out there, it's not going to look really good on them. I mean, but let me see if this will upload like it was supposed to. For whatever reason, it uploaded it into the wrong format. So I have to get the right one here. Wonderful, isn't it? Let's see. And we'll do that. There we go. And nope, that isn't it. Let me see. I've got to get all of these. And I've got to set it for scale to fit frame size. All right. Let's see. Did that work? Fit to frame. There we go. That worked. All right. Let me do that with all of these and make sure that it fits in there like for you guys. Fits to frame. All right. Let me double check. Make sure that everything's doing like it's supposed to. Everything is in there. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's going to work. Export that. And there we go. Just for you guys in 4K. Beautiful. Hey, Steven, how you doing? Stacy Nat. Oh, man. Stacy Nat. This right here is going to probably get some people angry. I have a feeling that they're not going to appreciate this. They're not going to appreciate this because what we're about to do is called fair use. Yeah. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, they decided to come after Megan for showing something that she did, that she created. The same way they came after the body cam footage to show all of their bad behavior. Mm. The same way that they came after Jay Hip and struck him, the same way that they came after any single person that's shown their behavior. It's really interesting. It's too bad. It's too bad on their behalf because yeah, they'll probably come after this also. Don't be surprised if they do. There's a reason why they don't want this stuff out there because they have a hard time arguing facts. Everything that I use here has fair use. If not, whenever something comes up, well, for example, if I play some audio from from a music station or something like that. Some crap like that. That usually will come back and give some sort of copyright. Now you can dispute it and show that you're using it as fair use. But the only problem is, perfect example is like I did the Lollipop Guild the other day, and I had to clip that out because I took the entire thing from the song Wizard of Oz, and it was done out of humor and parody. But do I really want to fight over something like that? No, because it's one of those where I didn't have to play the whole thing. I could play just a little bit of it, but I didn't. I played the whole thing, and so they came in and they said, "Hey, you can't monetize this," and I just edited that out, even the video on it. So if you saw that with I think it was with Mo, um, on a Wednesday or something like that. Yeah, I edited that out because respect. They've worked hard to keep that branding, but what I'm going to be showing you today, yeah, they're not going to like it. Matter of fact, I have a feeling they're going to get very, very upset over it. But they tend to not understand what fair use is. So if you want to get a little more understanding, just watch Tug's stream for last night. I'm sure that he went in depth on fair use and how that stuff can be used. They don't like that either. Matter of fact, I would assume that they're probably going to get their little panties up in a wad, and I say little because anything on them looks little and extra small. But they will undoubtedly get themselves worked up over what I'm going to show you today as well. At least I'm giving you guys some eye candy. So if you're enjoying this, make sure that you hit that thumbs up. You like, subscribe. If you want to take that extra step, you can always throw a little bit of money this way because this stuff is going to come at a cost. I guarantee you it's going to come at a cost. They're going to have some pretty upsetting things for it. Yeah. They will get very, very upset. She'll say that we're all liars. No, not with what I'm about to show you today. There's going to be no doubt that I'm telling the truth. No doubt that I'm going to be able to tell the truth on this. Give me just a second. We'll make sure that it showed up. Yep, there it is. And close that. And we'll save that for now, so that way I don't have to go back in case it doesn't work. We will make sure that it does. And I want you guys to just enjoy the eye candy. And I'm going to be doing some editing on this just to, because, well, why not? Why not do a little bit of editing on it? Make it difficult for them to, really, really come after it, because that's what they want to do. They really, really are not going to like this at all. Or I joke not when I say this is going to call out just a small smidgen of the bullshit that they do. And if you guys are enjoying this, I'm telling you, you're gonna want to let all the people know what's going on. Let all their friends, their family, let them know the kind of behavior that they're pulling. I mean, your friends, your family, don't worry about them. They'll get theirs. They will get theirs most indubitably. But let's make sure that this is going to play for you guys, and I hope that you get to enjoy this a little bit.
And if you do, you will get copyright struck, and you will also be added to the lawsuit for copyright infringement. They're going to air it, and I'm telling you all right now, if you air it, I will copyright strike you and add you to the lawsuit.
Fair
Oh,
use
really?
lets people use portions of your content to comment, criticize, or fact-check it, including replaying the garbage that spews out of your mouth. If you cannot deal with that, that is a you problem.
And did you get this? Did you get this? Do you understand? Do you understand what just happened? Do you understand what was just played? Listen to it again.
And if you
Or
do,
Tori.
you will get copyright struck, and you will also be added to the lawsuit for copyright infringement. They're going to air it, and I'm telling you all right now, if you air it, I will copyright strike you and add you to the lawsuit.
Fair use lets people use portions of your content to comment, criticize, or fact-check it, including replaying the garbage that spews out of your mouth. If you cannot deal with that, that is a you problem. Let's dig in.
They're fair use videos. I blocked it out and I changed the voice and stuff. So you just have to listen. But it's fair use of a public figure, and it's definitely for educational purposes because it includes the public record and the proof. We're showing proof here. So it's definitely for educational purposes. And I'm saying that in a funny way for a reason. Anyway, which one is it? Is it Tug's or Megan's? I just want to know who, is going to get this copyright infringement thing.
So we are supposed to believe this low cow, that fair use applies when she uses other people's content, but not when they use someone else's? That does not make them legally right. It makes them a hypocrite. But there is more. Listen to this.
The messages from only me regarding the money he sent and blah, 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 blah.
Oh, regarding the money he sent, huh? You got a little flushed. Yeah, I hope so, ladies. I hope so. I did that for you because I knew that you would enjoy at least that. That you could enjoy quite a bit of this. It was just for you. The eye candy is for the ladies. Calm down, French Psycho. Calm down, French Psycho. It's not for you. I know you want it to be, but it's not. Oh, too much fun. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Tizzy, how you doing? How you doing, Tizzy? Good to see you. So let's give a little bit of context to this, because what she just said was pretty important. Listen to what she says right after he finishes. All right, listen to what she has to say.
She uses other people's content, but not when they use someone else's? That does not make them legally right. It makes them a hypocrite. But there is more. Listen to this.
The messages from only me regarding the money he sent and blah, 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 blah.
Oh, the messages he sent regarding the money. Well, that's really interesting. That's really interesting. The money that he sent. Well, what about that money that he sent? People forget that they turned on him in a heartbeat. Yeah. It wasn't just a little bit either. It was quite a bit of a turn. I mean, it was, will you chill the hell out, dude? Chill, relax. The old man's down here scratching away, saying, hey, what's going on? I think I want to play. Oh, well, let me see if I have it here, because there's something really important that might have been overlooked. I wonder if they really vetted everything out. Did they really vet everything out? Did they say do what they were going to do? Did they say what they were actually up to? Let me make sure that I have this right. Yeah, let me see. It is in a different folder. I thought I had it right here. Ooh, but I don't. Not there, not there. Right there. Nope. I thought I had it right on hand, but I don't. Well, see, I thought it was there. And let me do this. It's called 2. There we go. I found the folder. Let me see if I can pull this thing up like I meant to. And yeah, we'll give it a little bit of time here. Make sure that I have the correct one. Let me see. Yeah, I think I do have it. Let me double check. What did they have to say? What did they have to say? Well, let's do this. Let's go over here to this screen and see if this see, I haven't changed anything since I last had the Venom here. And I need to put up a little bit of little bit of this right here. You know, this makes it like completely illogical. What the hell happened? There. Why did that do that? Right. There it is. Doggone. This is crazy. There we go. Let's enlarge this, because what I'm going to show you, ooh, you know, they're not gonna like a whole lot whatsoever. And I don't want to give away the good stuff here. No, not at all. And let's see, share the screen. I think what I need to do is the whole window with audio. Share system audio. Okay, that's right. And we will play that right there. And hopefully this shares to you guys. And let me get it to the right timestamp. I had it there earlier and then I closed it. And I believe it was right about, let's see. Yeah, right here at about 1:02. Right about here. So here, give this a nice big listen. I hope you've got your ears on, because I want you to hear how they felt about Only Me. This is how they felt about Only Me.
And complaining or insulting or whatever would all of a sudden just make you liable to conspiracy. So the point being is that when I looked at these cases, they really do not apply to this case whatsoever. But he cites them, and he even goes as far as he takes out words. He took
Right,
out
well, there you
words
go.
and then
Then
made
there's
it
your
sound like
point.
made it appear as a quote from a case.
But this is what he does. But then he again is always, whatever they do wrong, they preemptively accuse the other side of doing it, and then sue them for
Absolutely.
it. It's remarkable. So this is what he did with me when he said I made up a quote from a Supreme Court case. It was an outright lie,
Yeah.
and that was one of the. And so what am I supposed to do? A lawyer accuses me in writing in a court filing of fabricating a 27-year
Oh, don't worry,
practicing
it's
lawyer.
coming.
Suddenly I'm going to start fabricating quotes and think that I could get away with it. How ridiculous the notion is that a lawyer could think they could just misquote it and the opposing counsel is not going to tell on them and the court's not going to see it and hold them accountable if I did it, right? So he does that. I file a motion saying I got to respond to this. He's defaming me here. And I then bring the motion for attorney fees for multiplying proceedings. Lacks merit.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah.
Not going to go back. It
So
actually has
all
the
these
reverse
cases that
effect.
Here it comes.
all
Can I
these
finish?
cases
It
that
has
he
the reverse
cite,
effect. When a judge actually author,
Mhm.
Right, Ray?
Listen.
yeah. I'm like literally just looking through this going, I answered everything I was supposed to answer. So I'm gonna have to amend my motion to dismiss.
So now there's Only Me is going to start
Jackass,
questioning,
that's true.
questioning me walking away from the case. That you want to start getting into me. You want to get on the stream, Only Me, and let's talk about me abandoning the case. Okay?
Really? Really?
Okay.
All right.
Really?
Oh, guys, come on. I don't know what's in the air tonight. Is there a full
money
moon or
bags?
anything?
Mr. Money bags. Got any friends without your
Is
money?
there?
Yeah. This is how they treated Only Me. This is how they treated Only Me. Mm-hmm. Telling them, oh, you're nothing without your money, right? Right, Only Me? Let's see how big you are without your money. Yeah, they were not too happy with Only Me. Oh, you want to hear that again? Let's hear it again. What they had to say.
Motion to dismiss.
So now there's only me is going to start questioning me walking away from the case. That you want to start getting into me. You want to get on the stream. Only me, and let's talk about me abandoning the case. Okay?
Really?
All right.
Really?
Oh, guys, come on. I don't know what's in the air tonight. Is there a full
money
moon or
bags?
something?
Money bags? Got any friends without your
Is
money?
there?
Okay. All right.
Wow.
We need a break. Hold on. I think I need a bio break.
Yeah. They laid into only me like nothing. Oh, yeah. People tend to forget about this. And these are the kinds of things that they don't want you to show. They don't want you to show how Bruce was how only me was a little bit angry that Bruce abandoned the case. That he just got up and walked away. Because according to Bruce, he never abandoned the case. Remember that? According to him, he never abandoned it. Oh, I'll be working in the background. Look what that got him. That got him a little sit down with the Florida State Bar, didn't it? I bet that really worked out well for him. I don't understand only me. I don't understand him either. It's not for me to understand at all. But they didn't stop there. No. No, they had quite a bit more to say. You want to hear that? You want to hear what else they had to say about people? Yeah, you remember what they had to say about Lynette, right? Oh, yeah, I guess that's a curious question. What did they have to say about Lynette? Oh, what was that? What was that you had to say? Oh, yeah. What did they have to say about only me? Oh, I don't care about only me. Oh, it's not what they were saying the other night. The fees. There was no sound. Not coming through. Well, I will fix that. We'll fix that. Give me a minute and I will. Oh, I see why it happened. I changed the screen. Damn. Well, give me a second. I will get that up for you. Yeah. Window. There we go. And oops. Let's see. Yeah, this should play. Crazy. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Never shown one. Oh, there you go. Hooray for only me, huh? That was what was coming out of their mouth. Are you saying there's still no sound? No sound? You couldn't hear that one. No video sound. Still no sound. Wow. All right. Let me stop that right there. And I will stop this right here. And let me see if I can't bring this up. Screen share. Oh, I see what happened. I see what happened. There was no audio. All right. comments make it sound interesting, but we can't hear. Okay. Let me rewind it. All right. Now let me know if you get any sound.
Fraud. He's absolutely out of his mind.
You got sound that time? Let me see what we got. Did anybody hear sound? Still no sound, but I bet that garage is stinky. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa Lee. Might smell like pee. Is she still going after you? Okay, there's sound. Good. Then you're gonna want to hear this. Let's listen.
And this is why I say I'm the one with all the receipts. I can prove it all. He has nothing. Nothing. It's just word vomit. That's all he's got is word vomit. He's got no proof of anything. What does he have? Something that only me said? Hooray for only me.
Oh, that's where they're at with it. Hooray for only me. Hooray for only me. He's special. He's special, but not special enough. Not special enough. Not special enough at all, was he? Yeah, he was inconvenient for him.
Who's to believe this low cow, that fair use applies when she uses other people's content, but not when they use someone else's? That does not make them legally right. It makes them a hypocrite. But there is more. Listen to this.
The messages from Only Me regarding the money he sent and blah, 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 blah. The one big, huge thing that's missing from all of that are the fees.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That get taken
fees,
out.
Huh?
Yeah.
The transfer from pounds to dollars, and then
plus the fees for taking it out.
The money that they charge for getting that kind of transaction. And
Correct.
then, everything. That none of the fees are taken into consideration there.
Oh, none of the fees are taken into consideration there. Well, that's really interesting because I'm pretty sure that somebody did do a little mention of those fees. They actually brought the receipts. Yeah, they actually brought the receipts, didn't they? Yeah, they did give quite a bit of information on this. If I remember right, this was a pretty much debunked already, right? Wasn't this already debunked? I'm pretty positive that what was talked about in this, somebody already brought up. Remember? Do you remember that? Do you remember somebody mentioning this a while back? Yeah. Remember somebody had something to say about that?
What does PayPal really charge? Let's take a look. The fees from PayPal depend on whether the recipient has a PayPal business or personal account, and whether the transaction is classified as commercial for goods or services or personal, friends, or family.
Oh, interesting, huh?
For U.S. business accounts, this is 2.99% of the transaction amount. If receiving friends and family payments, there is no percentage-based fee. If the recipient is U.S.-based, the USD fixed commercial fee is 49 cents or 30 cents for personal transactions. Since the fee is U.S.-based, the sender pays the conversion fees if paying in non-USD funds.
Oh. Well, that's really interesting. If he pays in USD funds, then it looks like it's already been paid. So what fees are they talking about? And it sounds to me like they made an admission there, didn't they? They made quite a bit of an admission there, because they were saying, well, yeah, there was $56K, but you have to understand there was all these fees that were on top of it. Well, he paid those fees, didn't he? Well, let's carry on.
Let's say you receive $50,000 via PayPal. The base transaction fee for a commercial account is 2.99% or $1,495. Now subtract the fixed fee of 49 cents. That leaves a total of $48,504.51. But what if the transaction was sent friends or family? There is no percentage-based fee. So we only need to subtract the fixed fee of 30 cents. That leaves $49,999.70. Fascinating. Somebody's flea brain can't math so good. Where did the 40% in fees come from? There is just $20,000 missing? Doesn't anyone want to know why? Only me? Friends don't let friends get fleeced.
Oh. So another debunking. See, this is why they will go and copyright strike people, because every time that you take out the fees from that 56K that they already admit that there was, well, you forgot about the fees. Well, no, he paid the fees. Watching from Boston, Linkshire. Well, welcome very much, Erica H. Yeah, very, very fascinating. Fascinating, as Tug would say, fascinating. Yeah, the money just magically disappeared. Where did that money go? Did they just pull that out and say, oh well, we're this is for us? Oh, or did they're saying that there's a fee whenever you extract the funds out of there? Well, there wouldn't be any funds whenever you extract it out of there. Thank you very much, Mrs. Doolittle. I appreciate it. Ooh.
Squeeze my hog.
Thrilled, seen alive. Justice for Jeremy, Tug, Martha. Well, it's actually George, but we appreciate it, Mrs. Doolittle. It is Megan, Shizzy, her stepdaughter, all of LMNOP's other victims over the years. And, well, they're not the only victims. There's quite a few more. There's quite a few more. Thank you very much, Mrs. Doolittle. Appreciate it. Every bit of that goes to keep this channel up and running. Most definitely. She went after my 12-year-old kid's video that had nothing to do with her. He doesn't even know who she is. Weird how they do this, right? Really weird how they do this. Thank you very much, Lisa Lee. Might smell like pee. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for the super chat. Oh, but there's always more. There's always more. I guess they're having a hard time keeping track of all of their lies, aren't they? Well, let's carry on with more of what they had to say. Like, where did the money go? Like, you start asking, where did the money go? And, well, you'll find out here shortly where a good portion of that money went. Incorrect. At the most, there would have been a small fee taken out that he would have paid. That's not how the way it works.
He sent and blah, 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 blah. The
Yeah.
one big, huge thing that's missing from all of that
Uh-huh.
are the fees.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fees.
Yeah.
They
The
get to
fees. And Lisa Lee might smell like peas. Said Lisa has beef with me going back much, much longer. I'm betting that she does. I wouldn't be surprised if she has quite a bit of beef with other people. How does she? It's usually lurkers. Thump Harley. Thumpaholic. Yeah, that's usually just lurkers.
Taken out.
Yeah.
The transfer from pounds to dollars, and
Is
then
paid by the,
fees for
the
taking
person
it out.
sending it.
the money that they charge for getting that kind of transaction. And
Correct.
then, yeah, everything that none of the fees are taken into consideration there.
Right.
It wasn't like you send Lisa $1,000 and she gets $1,000. That's not the way.
No.
Actually, all of those fees were taken into consideration whenever people were talking about this. But yeah, so where did the money go, Lisa? People have been asking where the money went.
Work.
Especially like because they said they tried to add up super chats and stuff too.
No, we went by your own words, Lisa. All of us that talked about this went by your own words. Your own words were that money came in, that Only Me's donation was minimal compared to what came in from all of the other people that were donating to that. That was your own words, Lisa.
Well, they take 30% out of each super chat.
She's not lying. They do take 30% out of each super chat. That's why we have Cash App. That's why we have all of the other programs out there that, you have super tips. We have all that kind of stuff. I didn't post that up there, the super tips link, because we do get super tips also. And I do have it set up in here. I just have to find where I put it because, well, that is a pretty cool link. See with the super tips is really cool, and it looks it's pretty neat. I'll give you an example what the super tips look like, and I'll try to play them as they come in, but no guarantees that you'll actually get those come popping up right away. But I think I can pull that up on another little tab right there. Yep, there we go. Super tips is up and running, and I'll show you what the super tips look like. If you guys, Lisa Lee, my P, she has done super tips. How did I miss these? There are 12 of these unplayed. Oh my gosh, you guys are absolutely wonderful. I didn't even realize those things were up there. Let me get these things as quickly as possible because, man, I feel like I've been slacking off. I really do. I feel like I've been completely slacking off on you guys, and I can't do that. I can't be slacking off on you guys at all like this. This is inappropriate for me. Absolutely inappropriate. Let me see if I can resize this thing here. Yeah, this is what this. Oh my gosh, Denise Melanoff, look at this. Oh my gosh, she gifted a membership. Thank you so much. And then also Ammo's Girl received a gifted membership. And then we also got this one right here. It's always about the money like this. Coins. That was 2 days ago. I missed all these. And then we've got this one right here. Yoda's Chicken Nuggies gifted 1 membership right there. And Kimberly Jenkins gifted a membership. And this was yesterday. Look at this. You both crack me up. You and Mo, you've been all over the tubes today. Loving it. I'm currently pretending to do laundry to hide from the teens, all feral, who are destroying my house on a different floor. And then these are really cool. Still no sound, but I bet the garage is stinky. And then we've also got this one right here. Thrilled, seeing alive justice for Jeremy, Tug, George, Jizzy, her stepdaughter, and all of Elemental P's other victims. Ooh, see, this is cool. It's actually showing up over here, so I could pull it up in super tips. This is awesome. She went after your 12-year-old's kid video. See, I don't understand why people do this, and I will come back to all of these and make sure that I hit every single one of these. And I don't know why she has beef coming after you. I really don't. Really don't know why she has all this beef coming after you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. It shows up over in my browser over here. This is awesome. But I'll show you what the actual super tips sound like whenever there's just voice. Let me see if I've got this on and just the voice. Give me a second. I want to show you what one looks like, because a lot of people are curious about these because they've never really seen the super tips work. But this right here is what the super tips would look like if they were coming in.
Music allowance, as they keep posting and keeping you so busy, need help.
And then, oh, it's just beautiful.
Love your show, Shizzy.
Lily Smith. See, that's how those come in. UK PayPal charge is 2.9 plus a standard 3 pence charge and a 3 to 4% charge dollar unless, hold on, let me get back to that one there because that's really, really important. Holy cow, you guys are just nailing it. Nancy Clampett has been a member for 6 months. Says, morning, Shizzy. Thank you very much, Nancy Clampett. And then we also have Nancy says has been here for 6 months. Thank you. And I'll make sure to hit all these afterwards. And then also UK PayPal charge is 2.9% plus a standard 3 pence charge and a 3 to 4% pound to dollar charge unless sent friends and family. And that's paid for by the person sending it. If I'm not mistaken, that's how it works out. It's done by the person that's actually sending it. It's not coming to them and being that they're not being charged for it. The person that you're sending to isn't being charged for it, but they're trying to say that they were being charged for it. Crazy, isn't it?
Yep. And it's like, they're all super chats are considered gifts to a channel to be used any which way the channel feels like using it, regardless of what.
Oh, and you heard that yet again. This is what they had to say. This said, oh, regardless of how it's being done, we're that's what the super chats are for. Super chats are for whatever we want to do, unless you've been telling everybody whenever they're doing the donations that they're going for something very specific. We'll get into that. We'll get more into that.
What it says, okay? And I mean, look, Tori's a witness. We went nuts with Christmas shopping, didn't we? I spent thousands of dollars on Christmas.
Oh, and just in case this man they managed to come after this and try to do a strike, another false strike on this, I will give you guys the link because I'm streaming this on multiple platforms. Not only am I streaming it over here, but I'm also streaming it on the on X. I'm also showing it on the Rumbles, and I can give you guys the link to the Rumble. And I will get that pinned up here shortly. Give me a second, paste that there, and boom. Now I should be able to get that pinned up there for you guys so you're able to see this. And give me a second. Because, I have like a million things going on. This is so crazy whenever you do this stuff by yourself. Usually I've got Mo that can make this a little bit easier on me, but not all the time. Let me see if I've got this. Let me see if I've got this right here so I can get that pinned up there for you. No. And let me see there. I don't see that one. Okay. Cool. And I will pin this up in the chat so you guys have that. So there, if you guys are wondering if this channel is going to go down over this, no, because everything that I'm doing is absolutely within the legal realm of being able to do. But none of the money was the walrus's money. It was donated money from her foolish followers. Well, a fool is easily parked with their money. They now know if they're donating that the money is not going to anything except for them to do their little paint rocks. Thank you very much. We got I Plead the Fifth from Rick Friend with the $2 super chat. Rick Friend, make sure you guys show Rick Friend a little bit of love. He is definitely a friend. Good to see you, brother. Hey, Faves, how you doing? I hope you're doing well today. Hope that everybody's finding their way in here to catch up on some of the crazy, because there's lots of crazy abound. Oh, there's more. I'm not even halfway through this.
Yeah. Thousands of dollars in stores on Christmas.
Between Christmas,
Oh,
the decor.
thousands of dollars on Christmas. Oh, thank you very much, Jane Chu, for 100 for celebrating 16 months of membership. Good to be here. It's good to have you here. You wouldn't believe it. So what did she just say? She just said that they spent thousands of dollars on the Christmas, but that's not what it was for.
The food.
Yeah. Everything. Bruce that actually put up the pool for the lawyer, okay? And no one got frauded. They were told what it was for.
And what did they tell everybody that it was for? Thank you very much, Lisa Lee. Might smell like pee. She has sent another super tip. Thank you very much for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. Didn't say a whole lot, but I do appreciate you saying what you just said. So for sending the super tip, saying that you support the channel. Because we support you just as much. We do. We love this.
And he says like, oh, this lawyer was supposed to stop all the cases, right? That was a lie. They frauded him, blah, blah, blah. Well,
that was a lie. You said multiple times, whenever you were doing this fundraiser, whenever you were pointing everybody over for Bruce and his GoFundMe that he set up, the implication, and we found this out during Laura Owens, that implication was that you were going to have an attorney come in, was going to handle all of the cases. Because I'm pretty sure, no audio super tip. No, an audio super tip. Oh, okay. I'll get it here. We'll get the audio here. I'll get that one up there in a second. Thank you very much, Lisa. Lee smells like pee. I'll make sure I get that here shortly. What that was, that particular setup, they told everybody an attorney was going to handle all of these cases, was going to handle all of these cases. Had people known that they were donating to her going and filing bankruptcy to stay the case, which means they would have been prolonging the case, would they have donated that money? Would they have donated that money for her to file bankruptcy? I mean, they might think it's funny, but it doesn't do anything except prolong it. And matter of fact, just put her in a position where she may end up losing everything. Her property, all of her possessions, everything. And if the case gets dismissed, there's a big possibility, as we learned with Laura Owens, that would open her up for everybody to come and sue her. The money that's being held for her by somebody else. Oh, we're holding it to do whatever we want to with it because, well, she doesn't own any of that. She doesn't even own the fence. She owns nothing. This is all for us. That's what everybody's been told. Everybody's been told by the Lisa Lee is that's what this money is for, to do whatever we want to do with it. And if you're donating to us, then that's what you're donating for. And this right here is the one that came in from Lisa Lee. Doesn't smell like pee, or does smell like pee.
Lisa Lee did stinketh, or so they did cry, but Lisa Lee answered, "That's surely a lie." The rumor ran wild with a mischievous glee till truth washed it clean by the old gossip tree.
Thank you so much. That's really good. That's really good. And then Rick Friend says, I plead the fifth for a $2 super chat. Thank you very much, Rick Friend. You are a good friend. And the UK PayPal exchange rate is paid by the sender. See? Right there. But they will have people believing that that's not how it's done. And also good to be here. Good to have you here, Jane Ju. We appreciate you. And thank you very much. And we got those. Yes, most definitely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, those things came in really fast. You guys are awesome. You have no idea how it goes to support this channel. I'll keep doing all of the bad things that I constantly do, like, you know, giving you girls eye candy. And you guys too. I mean, some of you guys might be into it. Hey, you know, it's up to you.
Hold on a second. Are all these cases stayed right now? I believe.
Yeah, but that didn't stop anything. It didn't handle the cases. Just because the cases stayed does not mean that the case is settled. Being stayed is something completely different.
I believe the lawyer from the bankruptcy filed the bankruptcy case, and it stayed the rest of these cases. It stayed the thumbnails case.
Well, you mean the thumbnails case, the one that Bruce right now was sending emails to the judge and got him sent to the Florida State Bar? Now the Florida State Bar is looking at him for unlicensed practice of law. Or did it stay the other cases that Lynette filed that didn't handle those cases at all? And if I'm not mistaken, what did Rand Saran say? What did Saran Wrap say to everyone? Oh, do you not remember what was said from Saran Wrap? If I'm not mistaken, during that hearing, Saran Wrap said, I don't represent Lynette Preston except in the bankruptcy case. So how did that money go to handle Saran Wrap or Lynette's case in the thumbnail case? I'm pretty sure that didn't handle anything in the thumbnail case because he said he's not representing her for the thumbnail case. So are you lying now or are you lying then? Yet again, caught in another lie.
It stayed the trespass 5. It stayed.
And he's
Fed
still
1.
not handling those cases.
It stayed Fed
right?
2.
He's not handling those cases.
I believe that's exactly what happened. Okay.
No.
And in the end of all this, I'm going to tell you straight up what Bruce actually set out to do will have been done. But
what Bruce set out to do, he'll have actually done. So Bruce, with his sole intention, is to break Jeremy Hales and bring down his YouTube empire. That's what Bruce's goal was. Remember? That's what Bruce's goal was to destroy Jeremy Hales and bring down Jeremy Hales' YouTube empire. So you're saying that's what's going to happen? Are you planning something there, Lisa? Are you planning to do some shenanigans? Is it that you're planning on, what was that your husband said? Go to his house, tie a rope around his feet, drag him off the porch, or was it the curb stomp part that he's going to follow through with? I mean, which one is it? Because, you know, you've made lots of threats towards Jeremy Hales, lots of threats towards his family, lots of threats towards people that are close to him, lots of threats to Travis, to Deanna. Hell, you've made threats to just about everybody that gets in your way, doesn't it? Just tend to stir shit up, don't you? That's crazy. I can't believe how many suckers they have conned. 2 L's, Elemental P. Yeah, they will do this. They will do this on a regular basis. They will continue to sucker people. Mm-hmm. Did anyone check out what Megan posted? It's interesting. 9 days and counting. Mhm. Oh, we'll post that up here after a bit.
You won't be able to see that until the end of the bankruptcy case.
Mm.
So nobody lied to nobody.
Nobody lied to nobody. Well, who's nobody? But you guys have lied to your chat. Can't even eat mac and cheese anymore. Yucky. Well, it wasn't the company's fault that you don't like mac and cheese. The companies, I'm sure, are doing great business. It was the way that Bruce sort of got himself into a bind. Yeah, just a little bit of one. Ethics has always been a problem for these people. My opinion.
Okay. Nobody defrauded anybody in any form of that word. Nobody.
Oh, nobody anywhere in any form of that word. Uh-huh. Oh, but you failed, Fleesa, by giving Lynette money for Ohio PVL case, did she? Did she really?
Defrauded. Jerm wants to come up and say it however he wants. Nobody.
No, it's not just Jeremy that's questioning. You have your own followers questioning you. You have only me questioning you. Where did the money go? This money was supposed to go to help her build her property out. Where did the money go, Fleesa? Where did the money go? That's what everyone is asking. Where did the money go?
Lied to nobody in regards to any pool for a lawyer or any gifting that went on. Nobody lied. All right. Nobody lied about anything. So yeah, it did stop the cases because it stayed the cases. Okay. So that is exactly what was intended.
You didn't. Staying the cases and stopping the cases are two separate things, Fleesa. Entirely two separate things. Staying a case means that the case is stayed and it's still ongoing until the stay is lifted. Once the stay is lifted, everything starts right back where it left off. Everything.
That is exactly what happened. And you'll see in the end of this what the result really was, and you might be surprised because you're going to find out Bruce is right again. How can I get the fence? That's what all that was. And I bought it. That's how. There you go.
Oh, so you're saying that you bought it? You mean the money, the $4,500, it was over $4,500 is what you just said. You just said that fence was over $4,500 and that you bought it. You bought it. Was it, didn't you have a whole stream where you were showing how many of the gift cards that chat purchased for the fence? Didn't the Tahoe crampon, didn't she say that, oh, we didn't quite meet it? Yeah, it was Lowe's gift cards. Yeah, didn't chat pay for that? I'm pretty sure that's who paid for that was chat. You know, just like Only Me sent you money. What did he send you money for? He sent you money for one very specific thing. And what did you do? You bought countertops for a building that'll never be built out. There were lovely countertops. Those were what your words were. Are you lying now? You're lying then. This is why she doesn't want to be deposed, because all of a sudden all these lies start coming out, all the bullshit that she's been saying. Hey Roz, how you doing? I showed your video earlier. That was really good. Just what I needed to inspire me.
Final answer. That's how.
How are you struggling here, Rogue Mama? I don't want you struggling. I mean, you want to dance, Rogue? I mean, we'll do a little dance, do a little sway. Or you just enjoying it.
You know what, Jerm? don't you worry about what'll happen to the fence because it's not yours. And
he never said it was. He said that if it keeps going the way that it's going, I'm going to own the fence. I'm going to own all of that property and everything that comes along with it. See, so what Fleesa is telling people is that the fence that Lineat's donators, the people that donated to Lineat for the child, what she's saying, all of that stuff that was donated, she owns that. She's saying that Lynette, if you move tomorrow, I would own that. I would own that fence. That fence would be mine. Makes me want to suck her. Damn, Lisa Patterson, you thirsty lady, you.
if I'm not a creditor, why was I at the meeting? That's all I gotta say. You know the meeting that you flipped out at when you saw that I was in there? Yeah, that one.
Let's see. Who's the one that is getting notices? I'm pretty sure that you're not getting any of the notices that come on. Well, you're welcome, Kippy. I did that just for you guys. Did that just for you ladies.
I want to know who this person, who these people are that said that they donated and never gave permission for me to do like whatever I want or whatever with any money. Are you talking?
Oh, you mean the ones that you keep banning from your chat? Are those the ones that you're talking about? The ones that you call flippers whenever you call them flippers whenever they call you out on your bullshit, or is it the? I mean, I'm very confused. Whenever you say, "Well, I just blocked them," you've blocked all these people that are saying, "Where's the money that I did?" And Bruce is right again. When was he right the first time? I mean, he's been right on a couple of things, but not everything.
Talking about the people that sent me gifts for the barn.
Sent you gifts for the barn? That's not what they did. People sent money. You're saying that the money that only me sent you, that what she just said right there, the money that only me sent her for the barn doesn't go. Ancient Drummer, I'll have you know that, from the first time that I saw you, I knew that the ladies would get such a kick out of it that I screenshotted you. And I think it was Rogue Mama got it for me. It was one of these ladies got it for me. They saw you on the beach and they said, "Oh, I'm going to get a shot of this guy." And that's where I got it. It's totally where I got it. Prove me wrong.
Because there are very few of them. So I'd like to know who these people are, because I'm quite shocked because I know exactly who these few people are. And I don't believe any of them participate in their chats at all. And maybe one, but we already know his stuff. We talked about that last night. So I would love to know any of the people who sent me money for gifting.
Okay, so she's saying reach out to her. Let her know. Anybody that sent money for gifting. Oh, wait, that's right. Somebody did reach out to you and said, "Hey, my mother donated money for the barn and she wants to see the receipts before she takes it to the FBI." I'm pretty sure that, and you call them a liar and a flipper, and you call them all kinds of horrible names. You're going to copyright me. Thank you, Ancient Drummer. I appreciate you. He won't, because she will only call him a liar. Of course. But they cut off their funding when they did this.
For the barn. Yeah, how does that work? Because that's absolutely not true. That's 1,000% not true.
1,000%.
And any money that I was told to do what I needed with was geared towards defense and Christmas. No, that's what they're talking about. I'm talking about the gift that I received for a barn. Okay, It's not hard to hear things and think some of it may be true, but the fact of the matter is, people gifted things to me. If in fact they literally said, give this to Michelle, which I actually did because one person did. I sent her what one person gifted to her. We had.
Oh, really? Did you really? Huh. Only Me's was supposed to go for a barn, and you gave that to her? That's what you're saying.
Her name on it. Okay, so she actually did get that. I'm not going to be specific about it because if Michelle can go look, Michelle would know. It's nobody's business except that person. But there was somebody that did put her name on it, and Michelle was given that. I actually forgot about that until I went back and actually looked at what I have sent Michelle. So there you go.
Oh.
And it was, and it says what it is on there. It says it was a gift for her. So either way, it's a gift. Jeremy's not entitled to it.
But see, that's part of the deposition, that you've been subpoenaed for. Because all of that money that you sent her, she hasn't recognized that you've sent her any money. See, Fleesa, and in your deposition that you're so eager for that you said, I'll totally own Jeremy on this. I can't wait for Jeremy to depose me because I'm just going to bring all the truth and the judge isn't going to like it whenever I show all of the information that I have. You got your chance, but you're not going to show up with that or something? Or, oh, that's right. You're going to say you haven't been served. Well, that's because her jaw is like constantly dragging the floor, and her knuckles possibly too, allegedly. Her knuckles drag very, very slowly across the floor. So it's a really weird thing for her whenever she, she's knuckle dragging. I mean, she doesn't know how to respond to it, because it's just this loud scraping noise that keeps it sort of sounds like, the Ghost of Christmas Past. She only correspond only me via email. Only me wants to do everything in public for accountability. Yeah, and weird how that works. Really weird how that works.
Okay, he's trying to bring up all this money, thinking he's entitled to it. Nobody is holding nothing for her. Okay, permits are not there to finish the barn. Okay,
so you're saying you're holding nothing for her. So you're saying you've got none of her money now. So which is it? You have her money, you don't have her money, you've already given her money. This is about the permits. I mean, your story changes like every 5 minutes. I mean, that's why whenever people are like, why don't you like us showing the receipts on this? Well, that's why. That's why.
Okay. Yet. Which means that he doesn't get anything for the barn that I choose to finish building or not. He doesn't get that. It wasn't gifted to Michelle or John. It was gifted to me to do something.
That's not what it's about. See, there's a thing called accountability, and you're dodging accountability. This isn't going to work out good for you, Fleesa. It's not going to work out well. I think Fleabag's belly may have road rash from walking to the mailbox.
Something I was going to be working on. Period. That's it. And what cracks me up is they keep mentioning this $56,000. It was not $56,000. He has receipts of it because of only me, right? It was not a total of $56,000. They keep saying this shit. It was not. However, he's trying to say it's for the.
No, you said it was. Fleesa. People are only mentioning this because of what you said it was. You said there was 56K that came in from Only Me, and that your chat, because Only Me's amount that he gave, 56K, was such a small amount. It was such a minuscule amount compared to what the chat had donated on top of that. Those were the words that came out of your mouth, Fleesa. Like Only Me's paled in comparison to what the rest of the chat raised. And you went on shopping sprees. That's what you said you were doing.
The bond, and that's what's being held on to. No, you moron. Why don't you look at the receipts that were given to you? I saw what you have. I saw what Tug has. I saw it. It says exactly what that money was for. Christmas, defense, a barn. That's what my projects were.
Oh, your projects. So those weren't for Lynette. So you basically took money from people to build things that you could just come back and take at will. You could take back anytime you wanted to. So those weren't gifts. I'm very confused, Felice. So your math isn't mathing. Were they gifts to you or were they gifts for Lynette? Because here you are, you're saying that you're going to, you're these are for the barn, for the fence, for all of these projects, for the memorial. But yet none of those things have been done. The 56K, just 56K, nothing's been done with it. Yet here you are out here copyright striking people whenever they start showing that you cannot keep a story straight.
And they were gifted to me.
Oh,
period.
So remember this: whenever you're sending any donations, those are not for you. Those were not gifted to you, Lynette. Remember this: those were gifted to Felisa. Is it by her grace that you get anything from her? Well, I know she didn't give you an invite whenever Boner Crusher showed up. We guess who was? Well, Lips and Chips. Why? Because, well, they're ballers. They got money. I mean, they're broke money, but they've got money. You know, they showed up. Hell, even Boner Crusher was so happy to be parting of even more money. He said, man, he's gleefully sending that money over. He's asking all the little old ladies in his chat to send money over to you, Felisa. Why? Because you're going to sue Megan. Really? So how's that suit working? 9 days. You got 9 days to file it. File it, fatty. You got 9 days. Where's that money gone? Oh, that's right, because you changed that right in the middle of your stream. What did you tell everybody? Oh, no, I'm actually raising the money so I can buy more of these rocks, like the rocks that Miyagi was showing, the little Etsy and Temu garbage crap. Oh, yeah, remember those? Yeah, what did you say about those? You said, oh, no, I'm buying more of this, and then the profits from that are going to go to suing Megan Fox. Am I lying? Oh, and then you got to remember that you're taking 30% of that. I mean, you're losing money so much that you go and do a cry stream to get donations from everybody because they feel bad for you. And then it turns out it was clickbait, and that's not what you were doing. You know what they call that? Call that a scam. Yeah, the rocks people buy out of pity for her. Yeah, the quote was on 2Ls. That's right, Stacy. But oh no, that belongs to her. It's all for her. Thank you, Mercedes, for the follow over on the Rumble side. I appreciate you over there. It's not over. There's still more.
And guess what? There's stuff sitting in that barn. You think I didn't do anything with the barn? Are you kidding? The first thing that was done, I believe, Michelle got a beautiful countertop for the kitchen.
I'm speechless. So, are you telling me this money that you raised to finish out a building, instead of doing the necessary things like, I don't know, you get your permits, like hiring a crew to come in, start framing the building out. You bought a fucking countertop for an unfinished building. And you're supposed to be grateful for that. How? That's like somebody saying, look, I'm buying you a brand new set of tires for your car. I know that it doesn't have an engine in it, but the tires are totally spanking brand new and they're beautiful. Well, thank you a whole fucking lot. How is this helpful? You got no engine in your car and you can't drive it because there's no upholstery in it. Hell, you don't even have electrical wiring inside of there. How is it helpful to have a fucking countertop that you can't even use? Anybody care to tell me this? How this works? I mean, I'd like to know. I mean, how this works. Oh, the $299 toilets that you can get at Lowe's because they're bottom of the barrel, they're builder grade. I mean, make this make sense, Lisa. I mean, these are your own fucking words. You say that none of that money was for the barndominium, and then you turn around, but we bought a countertop for it. People spent money so we could get a countertop. No, people spent money to line your pockets, Lisa. That's the appearance that it gives. You know, there's an easy way to settle this. Show your books. Oh, that's right. You commingled everything. And the grift goes on. And the grift goes on. She can't keep it straight. Can't keep it straight for anybody. Can't keep it straight for me. Can't keep it straight for
a barn. That's what my projects were.
Mm-hmm.
And they were gifted to me. Period. And guess what? There's stuff sitting in that barn. You think I didn't do anything with the barn? Are you kidding? The first thing that was done, I believe, Michelle got a beautiful countertop for the kitchen. Beautiful.
Yeah. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful countertop for the kitchen. Oh, you think I'm done? Oh, no. No, I've got so much more. Got so much more. I guess I could probably share those also. Let's see. Why don't we take a quick little gander? See what else we've got. Let's see here. We will pull up. How about pull this one up right here? Share the screen, and we will give you the entire screen yet again, hidden in the background, of course, because that's what we do. Oops. Stop that one. And get this thing back up right here. Entire screen. Boom. And that. Well, let's see what else they had to say about Michelle. Oh, 20 to cover the entire property, and it's not needed. To make it a privacy fence, it would be. Thank you very much. You dig a 5-gallon hole in the ground for your poo bucket, then sew the toilet on top of the bucket. Now you got a working toilet. Well, maybe, Dan Davis. No sound. Oh, I didn't add it to the screen. Sorry. I forgot to add it to the scene. Let's move that there. Here we go. You will get this for you guys right here. Here we go.
$20,000. Sorry. No, 20,000 probably would be to cover the entire property, and it's not needed. Okay, the privacy fence was to block Jeremy and his minions from basically torturing them and filling them from standing on the street.
Oh, huh. Interesting. You should have sound now. Yeah. No sound again? Pretty sure I shared it with sound. What did I do wrong here? Still no sound. Have I seen that one? No, I haven't seen that with Lynette in the walkthrough of the flea market. Oh, I haven't seen that. Give me a second. Let me see if I can make this happen. For some reason, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Here, let me see if I can just find the media for it. That's going to be a little bit easier. Yeah, that's going to be easier. Open that right there. And to this right about here. And I think if I do this right, I might be able to get that up there for you. And I think I got this right. If I can do, then I can make this happen. So let's move this down there, and I should be able to put that there and put it like that. I think that's right. Yep, that's perfect. That's perfect. I got it now. I gotcha. All right. Let me see. And we got this right here. And Davis, thank you so very much. And also, it's going to be easier if I do it this way. There we go. Sue's Cat says LL swings in so many directions that I have whiplash. And also, I can't believe how many suckers they have conned. 2L and M and OP. Oh, we also have this one right here. Lisa worked for the Pentagon. 500 rolls of toilet paper. That's a possibility. That's a total possibility. It worked now. There was sound on the last one. It's all right. We got it here. We got it here. Oop. Sorry about that. Let me see. I messed up again. I do this constantly. Give me a second. Let me get it right there. All right. Here we go.
Minions from basically torturing them and filling them from standing on the street. That's what it was for. Everybody knows that.
That's so true.
That fence did not cost 20 grand. It didn't cost over 10 grand. This is so crazy. But it was more than 4,500, which is what he says. I have, as a matter of fact,
4,500, right? Huh. Really? More than 4,500. More than 4,500. Crazy how that works, isn't it? Oh, thank you very much for the gifted membership, Denise Melanoff. Denise is gifted 1 membership. And Ozark Teller was the lucky member of that. Make sure that you give Denise some love. She works hard to keep me happy. Thank you so much, very much, Denise. I thank you.
I have an email that I am going to go over, because when I go over this, you will hear the shit that Michelle tells people when she's not posting it on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Remember this. You notice how this got all hidden.
We're gonna go over that.
Great.
Right? Yeah, it's a lot. It's some of the similar shit that she's already said, but this is what she's telling people in emails and stuff. So if you've received any of this, don't believe what she says.
If you've received any of this, don't believe anything that Lynette says. Oh, isn't that special? Huh. Don't believe what Lynette's telling you. Why? Because she might just be a liar.
Tell you right now.
Yeah, be careful. He's a professional knife thrower.
Yeah, her timeline is way off. She's lying about me. She's lying about Tori even. And I just brought something up out of this email to Tori in Tori's chat a little while ago, and Tori went right out and said absolutely not and proved that she was lying.
Oh, did she? Did she? Interesting how that works, huh? She's totally lying all the time, except whenever she's telling the truth.
Not everybody else on YouTube, but maybe he has one. I think it's odd if he did, but he's got 730,000 subscribers. The amount of a membership tier that you could have goes up to $4.99.
And she really is worried about how much money he makes, isn't she? Really?
But that's exactly what you did. He was basically saying, we live like this, she lives like that. Who do you think God is blessing? Well, by the way, Miyagi, I guess, I corrupted and then went back to it. Oh my God. Anyway, no, it was funny though. So he's saying that we said George lied about cancer. We never said George. So that should be fun.
Join
they come together. You could stick a pinky, your tip of your pinky through it. Like there was. Well, by the way, Miyagi, I guess, threatened me.
By the sounds of it.
Yeah, personally, it was about permitting and being able to keep such animals and stuff like that. So I would give my opinion on what I knew about the laws.
Join
they come together. You could stick a pinky, your tip of your pinky through it. Like there was too much space, like people could see through. She didn't want that. Okay, so she wanted a different panel, and she said there was one that was on sale. Okay, it was like $70-something. It was on sale down to $69. So the panels ended up changing. So the cost of the panels was no longer $49.99. It was $69.99. And we tried because we were buying in bulk to get a discount. But she has nothing to do with that.
$69.99, huh? So you're saying that the panels were $69.99 each? And how many panels were there? Huh? What, 20? 20 panels? 40 panels? I mean, if it was over 4,500, you had to have quite a few panels there, right? And that also includes like the lumber and the concrete. What? Oh, that's right. The food that you bought for the people using her money, all of that stuff. They don't show any proof. They just expect you just believe what it says. Thank you, Just Jay. That's what we do. We try to believe everything that they say. I've been working really hard to believe everything that they say, but the only problem is they keep changing the fucking amount of money. They keep changing the story. They keep changing how much money came in. They keep changing when all of these stuff was supposed to be built. They've changed the story on the permits. They've changed the story on the fundraising. The fundraising for the barn dominium, but the barn dominium that's not for them. It's for Fleeca. The fence isn't for the property. It's for Fleeca. And don't you understand that people are donating to Fleeca? They're not donating to help this family out. That's what they've been saying. That's not what it's for. Jay, you need to get your story right. Because if you can't get your story right, how do you expect the rest of us to get the story right, Jay? It's all your fault. Or Jeremy's, one of the two. Thank you very much for the gifted membership. Make sure that you show Diane just a little bit of love right there. She has been gifted out some memberships, gifting them out to Smitty. Smitty got a gifted membership. Yet again, another gifted membership, showing it over the Patty Oxhausen. Congratulations, Smitty. And Diane again with another gifted membership. She is just making it rain over here. She wants to get me all rubbed down is what she's looking for. Jan Peace received a gifted membership from Diane. Thank you so much again, Diane. And make sure that you give Diane a little bit of love for those gifted memberships. That just goes so far to help out. Oh, yes. Free speech is for Felisa only. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to keep up with all the rules and the laws, regarding terms of service, like how much money is supposed to, go to a barn dominium. I mean, because the money didn't go for the barn dominium. It went for Felisa to choose whatever she wants to do with it, right? 10 times 50 is $3,499. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that, Spawn Trooper. My math sucks. Lisa Lee might smell like pee. Says, Lisa, we know a spreadsheet is really hard. I mean, hell, just counting with her fingers is really hard because, she has to throw a couple of toes in there. Then those toes are nasty. They might smell like pee. And they might just smell like pee. Lisa Lee's feet might smell like pee. It just oodles down there, puddles around the ankles.
She just went to Lowe's, saw a different fence panel, and asked if she could change it. Slats. Thank you, Bonnie. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Asked if she could change it. That's it. That is it when it comes to the fence. So, back your shit up there, Michelle.
Sassy Cat, I've got the $49 panels at my house.
Oh, yeah. So Robbie throws in, he's only got the $49 panels. So they spent less money. I mean, this is what they do. And also thanks Just Jay for the $9.99. Make sure that you give Just Jay a reach around because he enjoys it more than he likes listening to the flea. She doesn't count by teeth, not by fingers, not by toes. She doesn't count by the hair of her nose.
Yeah, she says it was decided, I guess. You're guessing because you didn't. You didn't decide. I did.
So you decided what was going to be spent on it. I'm having a hard time. My math is so fucking off right here, Felisa. You've changed your story like 5 different times just in one stream. How much money did you spend on the panels? Was it 49? Was it 69? Was it 79? Was it, did you spend 4,500? Was it 2,000? Was it 2,500? Was it 4,500? You say it's more than 4,500 that you spent on everything. I mean, do you really expect people to believe? I mean, I'm curious. I mean, I'm really curious. What if I want to put a fence around my yard, a 6-foot fence? Because, a 6-foot fence, I wouldn't be able to look over at all. It would be so important for me to know how much you spent on these, price comparison. Maybe I can even get, my stain dropped off the truck also and lost and never even try to get it. Maybe I could do that too. Oh. Tell me, Felisa, how much was it?
That the fence panels were about $50 to $60, and maybe it would be better if people could buy gift cards for each panel. She had nothing to do with this whole thing about the fence. Nothing to do with it at all.
It wasn't even for you. It wasn't even for you, Michelle. Don't you know the fence wasn't even for you? It was for Lisa. Because as soon as she decides that she wants to, she is going to come and take those fence panels because they're just a holding spot for her. Those things are not for you, Michelle. Not for you at all. They weren't to help you out. although she just said that she put those up so they were for the families so they wouldn't have to look at Tubetown. Or I'm really confused. Was it so they didn't have to look at Tubetown, or so Jeremy couldn't film in their property without going to jail? Oh yeah, that's what you were saying also. See, you made that little old lady believe that she was going to get some fence panels that Jeremy wouldn't be able to drive by and film what was going on her property. That's what you told her. That was the belief that she had. Right? That's why she let you use images of her daughter, right? Right? I mean, it's so confusing whenever your story changes from one day to the next. Which one is it, Felisa? Is this why you keep copyright striking people? Is because the truth is really hard for you to understand?
It wasn't decided by her at all. Okay? People were complaining about her having so many fund me's. Jeremy had shot her credibility down to shit. Nobody wanted to give her money. Nobody. And I did not have this discussion with her. I decided that if we're going to do the fence, we can have people send in gift cards if they wanted, like, because a $50 gift card at that point when we first started it for $49.99 would cover one panel, not the tax.
Oh. So how many gift cards did you get, Lisa? How many was it that would cover one panel? Oh, but then it turns out they didn't cover one panel. 2L didn't have anything to do with it either. It was all her audience that gave her the money. No, it was totally her. Mr. Coop, how dare you spread false information? It was all for the flea. Lynette is just the holder of the fence because the flea has said she can come take down that fence anytime that she wants to. And especially if Jeremy gets that property, she's taking the fence back. So what stops her from taking the fence back at any other given point in time? There's no contract. She can take that back anytime she wants. Anytime that Lynette pisses her off, she can take that fence back. Nobody donated any money to Lynette or for the fence. They all donated to Lisa. That's what she's saying. That's what she's telling everybody. The money went to her, not to anybody else. It wasn't for anybody else. Just like the money she's raising right now, she says it's for a lawsuit, but that's not true because she already changed her story on that. The money that she's raising, she's been very specific about this. She's saying that she's doing it so she can buy more of her little rocks off of whatever Etsy or Temu or whatever she's getting them from. And then whatever profit she makes over that, that's what she's going to use to sue Megan. The only problem is she's got to have that done by the end of what, next week? I mean, 9 days. That's all she's got. This time next week, no, it'll be she has to have it done in less than a couple weeks, less than 2 weeks, 10 days. 10 days she has to have that lawsuit filed. Or guess what? That copyright goes away. It was a false copyright anyway, because it wasn't hers to copyright. It was Olap's. Breaking news, Lynette is charging $2L and a storage fee for the fence. That's what I would do. I would charge her a storage fee. You're storing the fence on my property. That'll be $50,000 a year that's set on my property. Cluttering it up, making it look like shit. Yeah, but you're not, possession is 9/10 of the law, but the only problem is you're not doing the flea math. I have my faves. You have to do flea math. It's done on toes. Usually they're covered in pee. And then you once you're done counting the toes, then you move on to the fingers. And if you run out of fingers, then you start with the teeth, because you don't want to run out of fingers before you run out of teeth. You got to have more teeth than fingers, or fingers than teeth. One of those two. I don't know the mechanics of that. But do you count them with your tongue, or would that count as a 1 every time that you touch? Has anything happened to 2L for false copyright strike? Well, we'll find out in 9 days. We'll find out in 9 days. She's gone after Megan. She's gone after Olap. She is fit to be tied, and nobody has any rope. So bad.
Of course, but it would cover a panel. So if we got so many people to donate $50, we might be able to get all the panels we need for our fence. We'll worry about the posts and all that stuff afterwards, right? As long as we can get the panels, we can try and get the rest of it up. So,
see, yet again, she's bad at building. She's really bad at building. You know, it's like you buy the countertop before you get the building built out. You buy the fence panels before you get the posts. I mean, it's very confusing. I would hate to have you or your husband as a contractor on a job, because usually you think about all of this stuff at the same time. You know, anything that I've built, which I've built a lot of shit, anything that I built, I usually sit down and I go, okay, what do I need to have to do this project? I mean, how much am I going to have to put in screws in this, you know, or nails, or am I going to use staples, or am I going to use a brad nailer, or am I going to use, you know, glue on this project? Am I going to build it out of plywood? Am I going to build it out of solid, you know, burled birch? Am I going to, you know, or burled maple? Am I going to use, you know, flat panels? Do I need to curve any of the wood? How many curves am I going to have in it? You know, do I need to have hardware for it? What kind of handles do I want to have on it? What color is it going to be? What color stain am I going to use? I think about all of this shit, and I sit down and I make a nice little list of all the shit that I'm going to do whenever I build something. I've got this little box over here that I built for my pup, you know, and I had to take into consideration, you know, that I was going to build it out of plywood and to cover up those ends. So what do you have to cover up those ends? Well, you get a nice little iron-on piece that will cover up that plywood, the edge of it, makes it look really nice and finished. But I had to think about all of that stuff, and then I had to look at the material I had on hand. What could I not have to spend money on? Lisa, you spent money on shit that you didn't need to spend money on. You bought 2 fucking water heaters for a property because you didn't want to return one of them, because you probably hooked it up improperly. I mean, this is the problem you run into, is you are a fucking moron. You're horrible at your lies. You lie so bad that nobody can keep up with it. You can't even keep up with your own lies. She says, phone book lies. I wouldn't trust her as far as I could throw her. Then no, I don't think you'll be throwing her very far. Yeah, 2 toilets for sewage that you don't even have hooked up. You have no hot and cold running water. You put a child in a 10 by 15 shed with 2 grown adults for living quarters. That's what you gave them. That's what you gave them, Lisa. That's what all this argument was about. Shizzy built me a box as well. Well, it was pine and it was scented. At least it was pine scented. I put a pine. Okay, it was a cardboard box, but you know, it was special. It was special. It said just J Hips cardboard box. You know, built one for Megan too. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate you. I mean, you got to build things properly, you know, staples. Like the clothes I built for Jay, you know, I made him some chainmail out of staples. It took hours and lots of metal, but I think it will stop a sword. I hope it will stop a sword. That's the plan. Make it stop a sword for Jay. It's a lot of staples to make chainmail out of, but you know, I was very diligent about it, and I may have like got his scroto a couple of times with the staples, but it's okay. It's okay. The bleeding stopped after a bit. Oh, you're not. That's right. I wasn't supposed to staple them directly to you, but you got over the pain. Once you got over the pain, you were feeling much better. Thank you, Jan Peace. Thank you very much. Santa's super chat. Shizzy has debunked. Oh, it's not over. It's not over, Jan Peace. There's still more. There's still more to go. It's going to get more painful. It's going to get more painful.
But this wasn't it. When I'm talking like this, This was more of a conversation between me, Tori, maybe Robbie, whoever I was talking to about it at the time. This was not a conversation I had with Michelle.
Oh, so you just decided on your own that you were going to raise money for Michelle, but she wasn't involved in the conversation. But yet she had so much say so on what panels went up on her property. Thank you very much, Linda Lou, for the UNC alert. I appreciate it. Will it stop a foam Warhammer? Bunsen, yes, it will stop a foam Warhammer. It will. But, you know, Jay, I also did build him a sword out of aluminum foil. And you know, you think, you'd laugh because you're like, well, aluminum foil is very thin, but you have to fold it a lot of times. I heard that if you fold the metal on a sword, it makes it stronger. That's what I heard. So I folded a lot of, you know, because I didn't want to hurt my fingers. So I got a lot of aluminum foil, and the more I folded it, the stronger the sword got. I think you can beat him with Warhammer. And I won't get into the shield. No. Sparkles. Thank you very, very much, Annabelle. And Annabelle, I appreciate the sparkles. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you again, Jam Piece. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We will go over the super chats at the end of this, because this is absolutely insane. Good night, Spawn. You rest well, brother. You rest well.
I just asked, this was my project that I was doing because people thought it would be a great idea. I literally just asked her for the footage. She came.
Oh, so you just wanted the footage. So you didn't want the fence. I'm confused. So the fence wasn't for her. You're going to take the fence back anytime that you possibly want to. But all you wanted was the footage. Why? Why did you need footage? Oh, that's right. You needed footage because you had to raise more money. See, if you've got the footage, if you can get the camera and all of that shot, then it gives you content. You know, just like going after your next door neighbor and filming your next door neighbor and harassing your next door neighbor, stirring shit with your next door neighbor, throwing t-shirts in his yard, getting all pissy because he set a My Little Pony that is set over there. Oh, you even went so far as actually calling the police. How many times on your neighbor? How many times did you call the police on your neighbor? Lots of times. It wasn't just once or twice. How many times did you sit out in front and yell at your neighbor, trying to get him to make a move on you? Trying to get him to come at you, and he would just cuss you back out. You'd cuss him, he would cuss you back, and then you would get all bent out of shape because you knew that if he, as soon as he stepped foot on that property, that you would have every right to cause him harm. You would be well within your bounds to do it. This is the kind of games that the flea will play. See, that's why I know she's not going to sue Megan. I know she's not going to sue Tuck. I know she's not going to sue Jay, me, or anybody else. She is a scam artist. And that's my opinion. You don't like it, fat fuck? File it. File it and see how fast you lose your shit. Nobody's gone after you, your home, your property, your channel, or any of that other shit. You've done all of this crap to yourself. And more and more people are starting to see the kind of garbage person that you are. People that once supported you. You got Stacey Nat in this stream. Sorry, not Stacey Nat. You got Tammy J in this stream. And she's one of your biggest cheerleaders. And you totally have trashed her. Every single person that gets involved with you, you will throw them under the fucking bus. You've done it to Michelle once, you'll do it to her again. Done it to Stacey Nat, you'll do it again. Done it to Tammy J, you'll do it again. You are the worst kind of fucking human being, in my opinion. The worst kind of fucking human being. You're nothing but a piece of trash. You're white trash from someplace up north, brought your happy ass down to the south because, well, that's where everybody seemed to be moving. You get that nice warm weather. Maybe you could drop a few pounds while you're down here. But, you know, the drugs are cheaper for Gabe. So why not move back here? I bet you're just happy as a pig in shit. And there's lots of shit around you.
Hey, back with me asking me to change the panels. That's it. That's it. Okay.
Read Marla's thing right there.
I cried with Michelle about no one wanted to help. I had set up 2 different funds, and JH's Minions got one shut down and the other very little donations.
Oh, is that true? Is that true, Marla? You set up some donations and people shut them down? Why did those donations get shut down? Probably because they looked like a fucking scam. I don't know. You tell me, Marla. Why did that shit get shut down? Why did all of it get shut down? Did it get shut down because, well, they just looked a little too good to be true? Or was it because they were trying to do a bunch of other crazy shit with them? I don't know. Because it looks like you guys have tried to shut her down. You made threats to her, haven't you? I mean, she's talking about having threats being made to her, and I know that I'm not threatening her. I know that Tug isn't threatening her. Nobody's threatening her. It seems like everybody was boosting her up. You had Hales people saying, "Go for it, Lynette. Make your damn YouTube channel. Get out there. You'll have tons of viewers on it." But it looks like somebody shut it down. Why did they shut her channel down? Who made those threats? Was it Bruce that made threats? It is definitely one of the antis that made those threats. It damn sure wasn't anybody around here. It's easy bullshit.
Yeah. See, and this happened while we were already doing the Christmas event, which was all based on Amazon wishlist gifts. And
oh, wait a second. So you're saying all of the Christmas gifts that you got were all based off of Amazon, but yet just a couple of days ago, you were saying that that's not where that money came from. Just a couple of days ago, weren't you saying that money came from, that you went out and you did so much shopping that, what was it that your whips and chains girl said? The one that likes to throw dildos around on stage and basically put her husband in a dog mask and walk him around. I mean, that one where she said she loves to shop, but she did so much shopping with you for Christmas gifts that she never wants to go shopping again. I mean, which one was it? What was it? Was it true that it was all based off Amazon gifts, or was it that you did so much shopping that you didn't want to do shopping anymore? Megan is back up and running again. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Dinah's mom, and like I said, she knew she was going to lose that. I love that. Good to see you, Diana's mom. That's a beautiful thing. I got to see now if Megan is back up and running again. Well, let's take it. Let's take a quick gander. Thank you for the UNC alert. Another one came in, and Linda Lou is sending gifts left and right. Thank you very much. Let me take a look and see if Megan's is back up again, and we will take a gander at that. Man, that's beautiful news if that's true. Megan Fox back up and running again. Let's see if she got her stream back. What happened here? Let's see, live. So her live from, no, it's still not up. It's still not up. It's still not up. Although she does have a D&D session. I guess I can send you guys over there. I guess I can send you guys over there. Go watch a little bit of D&D with her whenever I'm finished up over here. I think I could do that. We've got 380. How many people do we have in here? We got a ton of you guys in here. Have you hit that thumbs up? Have you hit that thumbs up? If you haven't hit that thumbs up, then you need to reach over there, give it a little tap, give it a little rub, make it feel good inside. Oh, did she make a post? I don't know. I don't know. See, a copyright doesn't take your channel down. It'll only thing that it does is it gives you a she's been doing these for a while. She did make a post earlier. Well, let me pull up that post and show you guys exactly what it was, because I found it quite interesting that was that came up. That, I mean, it's crazy. Let me see here. We got let's see what she says. I have to go over to Megan Fox, the author of no, she's still got that there. Here, let me change my screen here, and give me a second. I will show this screen here. Give me a sec. I got to make sure I have it up here. Share screen. Right, yeah. There we go. And this is Megan's post from today. This is Megan's post from today. Right here it says, 9 days, Lisa, TikTok. File a real lawsuit or release your claim. If you release it, you admit you filed a false claim. If you file against me, I'll take you out in court on my terms to dismiss my counterclaim against you for filing a false DMCA. Will be on camera apology and acknowledgement of your illegal and malicious conduct. What a corner you put yourself in. Can't wait to see which choice you make. So either you take it down and admit that you filed a false claim. And if she doesn't, and she files a claim against her, she will take her out in court and her terms to dismiss her counterclaim, because Megan will file a counterclaim against her. For filing a false DMCA will be an on-camera apology and acknowledgement of your illegal and malicious conduct. Ooh. But this was what they sent to Megan. Said, "Dear Megan Fox, thank you for your counterclaim. Your counter notification has now been forwarded to the claimant that submitted the copyright removal request, and the associated penalties on your channel may be cleared. Now that the counter notification has been sent to the claimant, they have 10 business days from this date to respond. The claimant must respond with evidence that they have taken legal action against you to keep the content at issue from being reinstated to YouTube. You can learn more about what legal action the claimant must take in your help center. After 10 U.S. business days, if we don't get a response from the claimant, your content will be reinstated to YouTube. Keep in mind that the counter notification is a legal request. As a result, YouTube must process the counter notification in accordance with the law. This process can take some time, so we kindly ask for your patience during this process. When there are updates on the status of your counter notification, we will reply to this email to let you know. You can also check the counter notification status in the YouTube studio if you so desire. But in the meantime, if you have any more information you want to share with us about your counter notification, well, you can reply directly to this email. Now, isn't that special? Isn't that special? Yeah, that right there was what was filed. Wolfly Blaggs claims she knows the law and Megan is clueless. Pros say should be all she needs to take Megan down. Absolutely. Absolutely valid. If not, then she will be looking at false copyrights. Wow, that's going to be really crazy. She's going to have to file a suit. That's going to be interesting. No, she wanted the fence at her property? I imagine she would want the fence at her property. If you're buying fence and you're storing it, she would rather have it stored at her property than stored on your property, especially, well, that makes no sense. I mean, if I was buying this fence if you were buying a fence for yourself, I wouldn't want you storing it on my property. I'd want you to keep it on your own property. She better sell a ton more rocks. I don't think she has enough time. That's it. Oh, you hear that? The whole day that you were there, she didn't even come outside. Didn't hang out. You mean that video of her wandering around? That wasn't for you. She just stayed inside the whole day. Was there meant to be sound? Oh, I forgot to add it.
Hours.
I forgot to add it. Hold on. Let me. Jesus, sorry. I'm slacking again. Slacking. Here we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, there was meant to be sound.
I said, okay, all right. And so I decided I would.
James never did. And it was donated to John and Michelle or Harley Grace.
Never was.
Or
Join
where they
instructions.
come together, you could like stick a pinky, like your tip of your pinky through it. Like there was too much space, like people could see through. She didn't want that. James never did. And it was donated to John and Michelle or Harley Grace.
Never was.
Or fence, etc. You get the point. But we should have known how much.
Join
where they
instructions.
come together, you could like stick a. Let me go back here a moment, as I have to say, Lisa and Tori both seemed very sweet and very loving during Christmas event and the fence. Tori, Rob, you ready for this? Tori dropped out of most everything after Christmas was over. I and John love her to death, and Harley just adored Topper, Tori's grandson. She just adores him and calls him her black human because he was always wearing a black t-shirt, and she's 5, so it's damn cute. It was cute. So Tori is no longer involved now, just Lisa.
Hmm.
Now, Tori did not leave my channel.
No.
And I brought this to Tori's attention earlier, and Tori let everybody know that she was still on my channel. George Christian the other day.
Right.
Yeah, if I say something wrong, I'll correct it. I'll take it back. I'll do whatever. You know what I mean? So, prove to me I said it out of line, whatever it may be. I have no problem with that. But I have never, ever lied to anybody about anything that's going on. I've always been open about it. I've been told by donators or gift givers or whatever you want to say, the crowdfunders.
Really? Yeah. Tell me things that didn't happen for 20. Yeah. Thank you for the high five, Resting Bitch Face. I appreciate you.
I have been told not to divulge the information about it because all the people that are trying to find out everything are haters. And
you mean the people that donated money to the people that donated money for the memorial, for the barn dominium, for the fence, for everything that they've donated money for Christmas, all the money that they donated for, whenever they're asking about it, they're haters. Haters. You hear that? She thinks that you guys are haters.
And trolls. And it's none of their business because they did not donate or gift or crowdfund.
So you're saying the only people that are asking are the haters, or the haters are the only ones that are supposed to be given? I know it's just Jay. You've got to have transparency. If you don't have transparency, what else do you have? I mean, she is full of transparency. You can tell by her translucent skin. People that want answers are the donors. Exactly, Stacy. But they become but they become haters. That's the problem. As soon as they start asking, they become haters. Seems like everybody that donated was asking, and then they got blocked. Weird how that happens. Most of the flippers did donate, though. Not according to her. You didn't donate anything, flippers. You don't deserve anything. You deserve nothing from the two beans in a toilet bowl. That's not what they're going to give you. They owe you absolutely nothing. No explanations are needed. And if you question it, there's something fucking wrong with you. So stop asking. It's none of your business how she does her business. It's trade secrets, all that kind of stuff.
So
well, she's going to have to step up to the plate someday and take that responsibility, because this is her mess and she's the only one that can deal with it. But she can't stop. She has to stop blaming everyone else for her wrongdoings or for her oath running loose. You know?
Yeah.
And see how she's gotten her little people in there. She's got them all fooled because she's telling them one thing. She's saying, this is what's happening. Oh, super chat, for fuck's sake. What's wrong with you people? Just Jay is so angry. He wants to see super chats. Don't make Jay angry. Because if you make Jay angry, then he's just going to do nothing but flea caps all day long, 24/7, and just totally trash his throat out. He'll trash his throat out more than Laura Owens on a bender. You don't want that. You don't want Just Jay trashing his throat out. So send the super chats. It makes Just Jay not have to do flea caps. Or it makes him do more. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Whatever way, we don't want Jay to blow his throat out. I'm just saying. Just Jay. Oh, I love JJ Bean's flea caps. Well, see, there you go. You throw more super chats, he'll do twice as many tomorrow. And 4 more on Sunday. Jay buying attention more than J7. Well, someone has to, Rosalind. If Jay wants to hoe himself out just to get, a little more attention than J7, we got to let him do that. Jay gets exhausted by doing flea caps. Well, it hurts. It hurts his throat. His throat's very sensitive. At least that's what he told me. He said, I can't take it all. I'm so sensitive. My throat. Oh.
And just because Jeremy hears that I have an issue with her, it's not the same issue you have with her. It doesn't make you right. I didn't lie about her. I'm not telling anything that's untrue. As a matter of fact, I've proven the shit you've said is untrue. You had tried to destroy their lives. No one here is trying to do that. All we've done is trying to help them. But what I will do is I'm going to tell the truth about it.
You don't know what the truth is. Don't know what the truth is, you mental midget. Oh my God. Nancy, just to make Jay happy. Nancy, thank you. Thank you for making Jay happy. Super chats that make Jay happy. We'll go to the top of the chain. Top of the chain. That's where we like to keep Jay's happiness. And the super chats make him very, very happy. We love that you guys care so much about Jay to make him happy. Blah, blah, blubber, walrus. Why is that not working? I'm trying to get in here and get... I know what happened. Let's see, edit. There we go. All right. Because I'm going to be sending you guys over to go check out the wonderful, lovely Megan Fox whenever she's live. And save there. But what I'm going to do, you guys, and I have more of this. It didn't throat goat. CC throat goat. Fleesa wouldn't know the truth if it sat on her face. I don't know. I think she would know Tori. Did I say that? Oops. I don't think I was supposed to say that, was I? I didn't want to give them, their little love affair up. Didn't want to do that to them. Sometimes I speak out of line. My apologies. My apologies. All right. You guys ready for a little bit of super chat fun? If not, I will be sending you guys over to go see Megan. She's doing a D&D stream, and I think she's probably going to have Mo in there. So let me give you guys a little bit of super chat. Throat goat says, meh. You guys are so bad. We've got Nancy right here. Oh, what happened? Oh, no overlay. That makes sense. So let's do this. We'll go over here and see if I can expand this out of me. Shit show. Let's see. That's the overlay for the super chat. There I am. Let me bring me up here. Ooh, that made me much bigger. I'm so happy to be bigger. Makes me feel special. So special. Thanks for asking. Let's see. We're gonna do this, and we'll expand this thing out right here, and then once I got that there, then I can come back and get this overlay in there properly, like so. There we go. We got the overlay, so that way I can pull these things up right here. Here we go. Just to make Jay happy. Thank you very much, Nancy. That is so kind of you. And also, Mercedes, thank you very much. I appreciate you. High five. Thank you, Thumpin' Harley, for the high five. Appreciate you. And of course, Just Jay, as always, super chat. What's wrong with you? Thank you very much, Jay. Yet again, the man, the myth, the legend, Just Jay Hip. And then we've also got Dynamom right here has become a new member, and this is for all the new members today. Welcome, oh my gosh, we've got so many fine folks showing up, showing your love, becoming members of the channel. The memberships go so far. You guys always appreciate it so much. Thank you very much.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, boulder, dash, poppycock, bollocks, and fuckery.
Yes.
All over again.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Dinah's mom. I appreciate you so much. And then we've got super chats. Shizzy has debunked. Yes, Jen Peace. That is what I do. I will continue to debunk her bullshit. And if she strikes it down, you know that it is absolutely something she doesn't want the world to see. Just Jay says, Shizzy built me a box as well. He is a weirdo. Yes, he is a weirdo. I also built you that chainmail on Staples. It makes you feel really good. Breaking news, Lionette is charging $2 storage fees for the fence. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. And oh, look at here. We also got Rick 1980 received a gifted membership from Yoga's Chicken Nuggets. And you love those chicken nuggets, don't you?
Welcome to the shit show. Every single day. A new flavor of fuckery, cause everybody
we appreciate you, Yoga's Chicken Nuggets. Awesome.
Monday, bullshit. Tuesday, bullshit. Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, boulder, dash, poppycock, bollocks, and fuckery.
That also is beautiful, beautiful scene. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Lisa might smell like pieces. Lisa, we know a spreadsheet is really hard. It's hard on her hips. And you know, she's got hips that cannot lie. The rest of her can, but not her hips. Free speech is for Lisa. That's right. That's right. You know, that's the thing. Lisa does have free speech. Nobody stifled her ability to have that free speech or continue having free speech. Weird how that works, isn't it? I can't think of anybody that's gone after a copyright strike on her. Weird how that works out, isn't it? And then Jan Peace 6471 received a gifted membership by Diane. Thank you very much. And I've got a few of these gifted memberships. Let me just catch those all at once. So much. Thank you.
Welcome to the shit show. Every single day.
Diane, thank you so much. You are the Bob Diggity. We appreciate you so much. Also, Patty got one. And also another one right there. And Smitty, you seem to get the membership. Oh,
days of
beautiful,
increasingly
beautiful.
stupid,
I love seeing those.
ignorant, bold,
Another one right there.
politics and fuckery.
Ozark Teller received one also, and that one came from Denise Malinow. Thank you so much, Denise. You are also the Bomb Diggity. We appreciate every single one of those. Those memberships are a beautiful thing to so many people. Like it just takes it that one extra step further, makes people go, hey, you know, I'm actually welcome to be here and do all kinds of shenanigans and have a beautiful, beautiful time here. And I'm so glad this thing came up, because this right here, I was really concerned about it the other day. Whenever I set it up, I was like, is this thing actually even going to work? Is it going to work at all? And then we've also got this one right here. These are from a little bit earlier. Lisa Lee, might be still no sound, but I bet that garage is stinky. And then we've also got this one right here by Miss Doolittle saying, thrilling scene alive, justice for Jeremy, George, Tug, Megan, Shizzy, her stepdaughter, and all of Elemental P's victims over the years. That's right, Mrs. Doolittle. That's absolutely right. And also, Lisa Lee might smell like pee. She went after my 12-year-old kid's video that had nothing to do with her. He doesn't even know who she is. And then also, Lisa has a beef with me going back much longer, but we don't know what that is. I'm sure that is an interesting tale. I would bet you anything it is. UK PayPal charge 2.9 plus a standard 30 pence charge, or is it a 30 pound charge? Probably, yeah, 30 pence, I think is what that would be correct. Charge, and a 3 to 4% pound to the dollar charge unless sent friends to family. And we all know that only me is the one that paid those
Lisa
fees.
Lee did stinketh, or so they did cry, but Lisa Lee answered, "That's surely a lie." The rumor ran wild with a mischievous glee till truth washed it clean by the old gossip tree.
As said by the Yamaha biker. Thank you very much. Lisa Lee smells like pee. I love those. I love those. I plead the fifth, says Rick Friend. Oh, yes, you do. And then we also got UK PayPal exchange rate is paid by the sender. And then also, good to be here. Good to have you, Jane Chu. It was so good to see you here. Been here 16 months. That is a long time. Thank you very much. And then we also got another one from Lisa Lee, might smell like pee. She sent me a super tip, and she said it was audio. It was an audio super tip. That was the one I just played. Thank you very much, Lisa Lee. Thank you very much, Lisa Lee, might smell like pee. And then Mike Reed says, I can't believe how many suckers they have conned to LMNOP. It is amazing to me also. I've never been able to understand how they are able to run those kinds of scams, but they do it really well. LL swings in so many directions that I have whiplash. That's right, Sue's cat. That is absolutely right. I have never seen anybody flip-flop so much, even on one stream, to go from one extreme to the next of egregious things. It's always the victim. Always the victim. And Dan Davis, you beautiful, beautiful person. You dig a 5 gallon hole in the ground for your poo bucket, then you set a toilet on top of the bucket. Now you have a working toilet. Well, Lisa Lee even said that she did not like the smell that was coming off of that property. She didn't like the idea that they were all pooping in buckets. That came out of her own mouth. And then also Lisa Lee smells like pee. Lisa worked for the Pentagon. $500 rolls of toilet paper. Yeah, that sounds about right. Denise Malinoff also gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Denise. That is so kind.
Welcome to the shit show. Every single day.
And that went to Ozark Teller.
A new flavor.
Diane, another gifted membership. Yes, thank you so much. That's been no idea.
Monday,
and then also, we've got
Wednesday.
Been here 6 months. I like being slightly nuts. We love having you slightly nuts. It's a beautiful thing. You're beautiful people. You guys are really the best. You really are the best that I've ever seen on the YouTubes. You know, and everybody says, "Oh no, ours is better." No, you guys are absolutely the greatest people. And I'm going to be sending all you fine folks over there. And just know that if you miss this, let everybody know it's also on Rumble. It's also on the TikToks. Well, no, it's just on the Rumble today. This one will be also on the Rumble. So if you missed it and it does get struck, you'll know where to find it. It'll be over on the Rumbles where they allow that freedom to reign. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. Go show Megan some love and enjoy your weekend. I will see you guys Sunday for a nice Sunday Spice. I hope you're looking forward to it. If you haven't seen the Sunday Spice, well, you'll have to go back and see how it all began. And that's how I'm going to leave you guys. See you guys. Peace.
Breaking news or whatever. They're on another one. Gang, gang. Yeah. Gang, emergency Zoom film at 11. Same 5 goons, same deranged obsession. This changes everything. Bro, it's page 47 of emotion they skin while half watching Yellowstone. Gang, squinting at 8-point font like detectives. Zoom so far and the pixels are screaming for mercy. Look at this, timestamp 2022, my God, but they're yelling it like they just cracked Watergate. High five. Mike's been muted for 20 minutes, still barking. Circular logic, so a lot of time to seem impressive. Trust the plan, this is massive. Nah, fam, it's boilerplate and it's mid at best. Gang, self-appointed outrage squad patting each other like they personally ended corruption. Gang, dropping bombshell T that's been sitting in pieces since breakfast. Gang, moral high ground speed run, they'll flip the script the second it's convenient. Gang, same PowerPoint presentation, new day, same brain dead narration. Gang, we're not obsessed, we're just passionate. 3-hour living yesterday's hoodie, passion in my ass. Why is he even breathing right now? Says the guy refreshing notifications every 14 seconds. Gang, playing lawyer on God mode, reading comprehension. Stuck in elementary, confidence in the stratosphere, case dismissed. They're screaming to the void, motion still pending, but go off, I guess.
Disagree? Obviously a paid shill. Actually read the file in deep state plan. Laugh at them, you're clearly compromised too. Exist in the same zip code, suspicious behavior, notify the group chat.
Tighter circle, smaller brain. Echo chamber finally running out of oxygen. Gang. Yeah. Gang, acting the actual judge like it's group chat. Replay all meltdowns, labeled just asking questions. Got warned by the core ones, that was a suggestion. Still get it the same screen like it's strictly trash talk. Gang, we're above all this drama. While screenshotting, they on meltdown for content. Preaching peace and love while actively baiting bears. And fake shock when the bear finally bites back. How could this happen? Gang, synchronized tantrum hours. 5 tabs open, all the same screenshot. Different zoom levels, gang. Premature victory lap over legal language, still can't pause. Standing 10 toes on business until tomorrow's violence and I'm scrambling again. Hype the claim to the moon, then ghost the chat when it ages like milk. Gang. Refresh. Gang. See y'all same time tomorrow.